best blacksmith in Skyrim.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables. For sale?
Did you know there are some fruits that actually grow better in the cold weather?
If we can... The dragon wants we can do it again. With your help, of course.
Damn those Greymanes to oblivion. They want to back the Stormcloaks. They'll get what's coming.
Once I've made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravans, I'm going to buy the bannered mare from Hulda. Thank you. This should turn that old cat's gaze. Maybe I'll be able to become a caravaneer myself one day. As promised, let me show you a thing or two about bargaining. Don't want some shifty merchant giving you a raw trade. Yeah, these Khajiit make a living traveling the roads and selling their wares. It's got to be tough. Skyrim's a hard enough land when you've got a roof over your head. Worst thing is, nobody wants them in the cities. Nobody trusts them. Matter of fact, I do. They've been fair enough with me, far as I can tell. And a Nord knows a liar when she sees one. About the same as everyone else. They're the catfolk of Elsewhere. Great warriors, good traders. Way I hear it, Elsewhere ain't nothing like Skyrim. It's got tropical forests and dusty badlands. It sounds awful. Farewell.
Don't think you can barter with me like one of those damned shopkeepers.
Don't be so sure of that. We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true. If Ulfric needs a favor, he has it.
If he's not,
anyone else better pay well for the service.
He knows that. They all know that.
Ah, yes, the extract. Good. Poisonous, of course, but it has its uses.
If by message
I suppose you want something for your trouble?
Through his
Here.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So
Mind what or who you practice this on.
Soon.
I still say
Strength and steel are well and good, but magic. Is the true
was
power
merely a
in this
message to
world.
the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not,
The people are behind you.
many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
I'd explain my research, but
They
you'd
have
just be
families to think
confused.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Yes, I'm a
Well,
powerful wizard. No, I
we
won't
got
put
mine.
on a magic show.
Why do you
for
fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Whatever you've heard I can do is probably true.
If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil.
You should unload some of that unwanted gear. Head over to Sadri's used wares. Talk to the elf. Disrespect the law, and you disrespect me. The townsfolk call me captain, because I used to be a sailor. I lost my family years ago. Truth is, I don't really know what keeps me going.
Fresh fruit and vegetables for sale.
And grant peace to these departed.
Cookware, knives, and goods from home, all at reasonable prices.
Working in Windhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric up close.
Assorted fruits and vegetables, all delicious and affordable.
My job's simple enough. The dead don't really complain much.
I own Hollifrost Farm outside the city. It's honest work, if a bit dull. The cruel seas have been sailors for generations. In truth, I regret not following in the footsteps of my ancestors.
Oh, pardon me. Was I in your way? I hope someday we'll get to know each other better. I see why the Nords like Skyrim. This crisp air is wonderful for the lungs. It's for sale if you've got the coin. Didn't think you had the coin for it anyway. My pa used to say, there ain't no use worrying about the things you can't change.
Need a ride? Where do you want to go? That's fine.
Sometimes between life and death is the swiftest.
I can take you to any of the Where do you want to go? climbing back and we'll be off. First time to Solitude? Beautiful old city. Capital of Skyrim, but I'm sure you already...
I take care of the horses, and the goats, and the chickens, and the garden. I hate it. Everyone feels sorry for me, so they don't treat me too bad, but... Both my parents were in the Legion. There was an ambush. Kayla said she'd feed me if I could make myself useful. I take care of the animals, run errands, that kind of thing. I guess it could be worse, but I'm sick of sleeping outside with the horses. I want a real home, real parents, not this. Both my parents were in the Legion. There was... Kayla said she'd... I guess it could be worse, but I'm sick of sleeping outside with the horses. I want a real home, real parents, not this.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. I might consider joining up myself.
The warehouse is for East Empire Company workers only. And this is the East Empire Company's central warehouse. All of their shipments go through here. Unfortunately, thanks to some problems they've been having, it hasn't seen much use lately. Either way, it's off limits to you. How should I know? I don't work for them. If you want to help, I suppose you could head to Windhelm and talk to Orthus and Dario. He's in charge over there. Until next time.
We need to do something about these vampire attacks.
Looking to hire a boat? Until next time.
If you've come to Solitude to join the Legion, speak to Rika. If not, just keep your nose clean while you're here.
They can't hurt Uncle Rogvir. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
I need to pay attention so I can remember this.
Get on
You should
with
tell her
it!
that her uncle is
You betrayed us!
celebrated High King. Best she know now, Advar.
You're all heart, Vivian.
Rogvir, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
He doesn't deserve to speak!
There was no murder. Ulfric
Liar.
challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim and all Nords.
Boo!
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Some gate guard you were!
He died well.
Feel free to make requests. That's definitely going in my part of the Edda.
I think I expected more.
A traitor right up to the end.
It shouldn't have been like this.
Good riddance to bad rubbish, I say.
Citizen?
You look like you could do with a ripe apple, or a tomato, cabbage, or leek. Shh. An apple to keep you healthy, a tomato to keep you strong. Sure,
You wouldn't have a few minutes to run down to the docks, would you? Well, I've got a shipment of spices the East Empire Company is holding up. I need someone to convince them to release it. Great. Get back to me when you're done and I'll give you something for your time. They're adequate. Honestly, I rely on the business brought in by the burning of King Olaf, and that's not likely to happen this year. Well, it's a great big festival put on by the bards every year. They burn an effigy of old King Olaf. It's quite a bit of fun. The bards give out spiced wine during the festival, so they put it in a big order. And then, for weeks after, demand is so high, I can barely keep up. But with the death of High King Torrig, the festival has been declared in poor taste. So it looks like it won't happen this year. Good luck out there. It seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim.
Let me guess. Someone stole your sweet roll.
Welcome to the Bard's College. I'm the headmaster here. How may I help you? Always a pleasure to meet a prospective bard. You should be aware that many apply, but we accept very few people. When possible, we ask applicants to perform tasks the college needs completed. In this case, I do have a task befitting an aspiring bard. Elisif has forbidden the burning of King Olaf, a festival put on by the Bard's College. We need to change her mind. To convince her, I want to read King Olaf's verse, a part of the Poetic Edda, the living history of Skyrim. Unfortunately, the verse was lost long ago. Yes, according to Giraud, our history's keeper, the portion of the Edda dealing with King Olaf might still exist in Dead Man's Respite. I need you to retrieve the poem. As you may be aware, Elisif's husband, High King Torrig, was recently killed. I have faith that you'll return with King Olaf's verse.
I'm Dean of Luke at the Bard's College, and no, I don't give private lessons.
I have faith that you'll return with King Olaf's verse.
Be sure to watch your finger positions, especially during the transitions.
What are you doing that for?
You're new here, right? Welcome to the Bard's College. It's like a musical museum.
Ataf, please play back that piece for me.
Lady Atia says my voice is second only to hers, but she's selling me short.
Very good. Let's continue with our practice.
Hello, yes. I'm the Dean of History. My position, Dean of History, actually covers a wide range of subjects. I teach poetry, writing, history. Good to meet a prospective bard. What a fascinating time to be. Good to meet a prospective bard. Well, you've come to the right place. Be careful. You might find more than just King Olaf's. If you love history, you're in the right place. Skyrim is steeped in it.
Jarls come and Jarls go, but a good cook stays for a lifetime. And I'm a very, very good cook.
Watch your feet. We just clean there. Got lots of things to take care of. What do you need?
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafengar's people will always be safe under my
Your
rule.
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragon Bridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
If
Be
you
quick.
have business,
I have little
please see
patience
Falk
for mundane
Firebeard,
concerns.
my steward.
If I needed something from you, you would know it. I can teach you, but I won't be held responsible for what you do with the knowledge. Take care of yourself, and always remember, the world is ripe with people looking to spill your blood.
With the passing of my dear husband Torrig, the weighty position of Jarl has fallen to me. Please direct question. Ulfric is a fool and a coward who naively believes he can bring about peace through warfare. It's rather sad, really. Because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torrig. And so he came before my husband and he shouted, with that terrible voice, like something out of a legend, or a nightmare. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he simply ceased to be. That is all I will say, for it grieves me to speak of it. Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen. A question I am all too familiar with. One my very Thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have? Oh, I thought that matter was handled. I think Falk is taking care of that. Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
Please address all questions to the steward, Falk Firebeard. The Emperor's cousin, Vittoria Vici, is getting... married soon.
You talk to Egg Brothers. Deja has no words for you. You have no knowledge of who you speak to. Go away. You want knives? You want them in your belly? No? Then you stop talking to Deja.
Yes. If she wants to pay the 2,000 gold tariff, then we'll be all set. I suppose I could make an exception. I do like her spiced wine. Fine. Tell Yvette's-san her shipment will be brought up to Solitude shortly.
It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
Fresh off the boat.
Fish.
The freshest
Straight
in
from the
Skyrim.
fjords.
As High Priest of the Eight Divines, I bid you welcome.
Wanderer like you needs a little fire in the veins. Some spiced wine? Thank you so much. I swear it's a fight with them every shipment. Here's something for your troubles.
The finest fish here. Caught daily.
Oh, yes. A secret family recipe. The only good thing my father Octave ever did. In fact, it's so good, no one else in Skyrim even tries to make any.
Get your fresh fruit and produce here.
Fresh fish.
Good luck out there. Seems like a tough time to be wandering Skyrim. Keep the cold at bay with our spiced wine.
You look like you could do with a ripe apple. Or a tomato. Cabbage. Or leek. Come back when you figure out how to spend money.
I've got some salmon to sell.
Spiced wine. The taste of home and heart.
Fresh fish. Straight from... fjords.
play a game. Aww. Braith is a big meanie. She keeps telling Lars and me what to do. I don't want to play with her anymore.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? God, you've